10 to 10 News. Welcome, ladies and gentlemen. Iraqi Prime Minister Haider al-Abadi has been to Mosul recently, meeting major leaders and other joint forces in the right side of Mosul. He praised the sacrifices and the efforts exerted in this fight against Daesh, adding on the same time that Daesh existence in Iraq will be finished once and for all.
Security forces have seized its control on the government buildings in the right side of Mosul. The operations progress is ongoing. Hence my message to the people of Mosul to receive the security forces and offer help in return. These are the last days of Daesh, for Daesh has no more choices but either to flee or be killed. So the first choice is that to surrender, and we promise of a fair trial, whereas the second one is that killing them, and it seems there is no other options. Some may flee, but it's no more available and no more hope. I shall call the families to be cooperative with the forces to restore security and reconstruct Mosul, hopefully. Also, our security forces are so humanitarian in the regard of dealing with people and liberating them in the right side, just like what had happened in the left side, to retake Nineveh and Iraqi areas from terrorism entirely. For certain, this is a very important achievement for our brave forces that are fighting on the Iraqi areas. I ask all young people and citizens to raise their hands, saluting those heroes because they are a symbol of honor and championship. Those are Iraqi people who are fighting for their country and sacrificing in order to defend their beliefs, the homeland, the holy places, and the citizens.
Now, another visit for al-Abadi, praising the recent victories achieved in Mosul and the assertion of the relations between the government and Kurdistan region, were the main topics raised in a meeting between Prime Minister Haider al-Abadi and Masoud Barzani, Kurdistan region president. The issue of the IDPs and making extra efforts supporting the forces in the fight against terrorism also have been discussed in this meeting. The Federal Police and Quick Reaction Forces launched a surprise attack overnight to storm the government buildings on the right side of Mosul. Commander Yarallah stated that the second bridge, Al-Hurriya or Freedom Bridge, is now under the control of Iraqi forces. In another spot, the forces also captured Mosul Historical Museum and Central Bank's main branch. These operations resulted in causing Daesh severe losses in return. Now, Popular Mobilization Forces and the 9th Brigade recaptured Badouj district on the city's western right side also. A statement by the Popular Mobilization units has announced upon evacuating 400 IDPs in that area, and also many other roads and houses are included in the operation released by these forces to secure the liberated areas. Now, 72,000 IDPs have returned home in the liberated area since the beginning of military operations in Mosul. The ministry is continuing to secure the return of the IDPs from camps to their liberated areas, said Minister of Migration and Displaced Jassim Mohammed Al-Jaf. The liberated area stabilization and the IDP's issues are taking the right directions with the support of international stabilization team. The U.S. team is also responsible on implementing projects which financed by the international donors. It will start working on 80 projects to rebuild major infrastructures in the liberated areas, said Secretary General of Ministerial Council Mahdi Al-Allaq. Arab support towards Iraqi efforts in its fight against terrorism was noticeable throughout its conference. This conference included the foreign ministers of the Arab countries. They have praised the achieved victories in Mosul. On its part, Iraq requested the support in its fight against terrorism and fighting its sectarian ideas. Daesh is surrounded in a few kilometers on the right side of Mosul currently, especially after recapturing the left side. Now, it's only a few days for retaking the whole city back from the terrorist groups, said Ibrahim al-Jafari, Iraqi foreign minister.
كان داعش يسيطر على 40% من أراضي العراق عام 2014.
Daesh was looting 40% of Iraqi areas in 2014. With the first Iraqi government formulation, the troops became near to Baghdad. Now Daesh is surrounded a few kilometers on the right side of Mosul, especially after recapturing the left side of the city. Now it's only a few days for retaking the whole city. How could we achieve such victories in a few months? That was a result of Iraqi sacrifice, whether Sunnis or Shiis, and all different kinds of Iraqi religions. Now what we need is only a brave and honest word to convey the facts of our victories happening in the battlefield.
On the same regard, Jafari also added that according to the agreement of Arab countries to stop the Turkish troops from incursioning into the Iraqi areas, thus Turkish government was asked to withdraw their troops and to respect the Iraqi sovereignty.
According to the agreement of the Arab countries to stop the Turkish troops from incursion into the Iraqi areas, we asked the Turkish government to withdraw their troops and to respect the Iraqi sovereignty. Not only Iraq, which they didn't respect, but also the whole Arabs, as it was proved in the last conference of the foreign ministers. They have refused our decision and by advancing of their troops towards Bashiqa.
Thank you for watching, ladies and gentlemen. That's all for this time. See you soon. Bye-bye.